Okay, now you can take off this bar here to keep everything together, and also when you pull this back, I'll show you in a second. And when you pull this back, this slides back down. And you pull it forward, it goes up and down, like this, okay? I take this out, this bar, and then this part here out. And you can lubricate this too. And then there's a compression tube here. Just put together. Okay. And there's the this is for the barrel, so put the barrel in. And this is for the tactical rail. There's another thing you can do. Just take this out. And when you take this out, you can just lubricate right here. Put everything back in. Okay, now the assembly. Pretty much everything I told you, just a different way. Put that in there. And the bar goes back, and there's no place. Right there. And then put the hammer back down there. What I'm going to do right now is actually put a new stock in. I'm going to do a review of the stock. It's the foldable saw stock. Push it down, and then it slides out on the side of the gun. And there's this bar here. I got for $30 at Hero Surplus Store, the stock. Okay, I'm going to test stock there. Okay, now I'm going to put the stock on it. There's nothing you can do for further maintenance. I just didn't do it right now. You can take the compression tube for CO2 and air. You can take that off, but I just didn't do it right now. Okay, now what you do, you put the stock in right here. Make sure it's nice and tight. Okay, it fits. Now you get the spring, put it in the hole right here, and put the O-ring on. I put it in one of the compression tubes. There's a hole in it. Push it in, and then push the stock down. Make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, there. Now you take the other half of the shell. Make sure everything's in good. And okay, everything looks good. And now just put the other part of the shell in. If it's not in right, then there'll be a huge gap. Right now there isn't because I put it in right. Now what you do, you put the bolts back in. This bolt goes in this hole right here. This bolt in here. And the other two bolts here and here. Okay. Now just tighten them back. Okay. I'd recommend doing this screw in first because it'll hold everything down right here where the stock is, and then do all the other bolts and screws. Or lefty loosey tighty righty. And then make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, now the other side. So I'm going to do this quick for you. Okay, and this one. Okay, now it's all tightened in like that. Okay, now. Okay, now you put the grip in. What you do, it was tricky for me at the first, but I kind of got it. Okay, first you take the bolts out that I showed you. Just do that. This is just so I don't lose the bolts. I know what the bolts are. Okay, now get the grip. Make sure it's aligned with the other hole. This is pretty tricky. I still haven't got the hang of it. There. Okay. Put it in, and now put the screws in. There. And now the other one on the other side. Right on the other side of the handle. Screw 'em in. Okay, that's that side, and the next side. Get that in. And now the CO2 and air feed neck. Put the bigger end in this side. Smaller end on this side.